Catch a Freeman TV. How y'all doing? Hold on, let me move me down here. Hope y'all doing well. So I had one of my avid viewers wanted me to react, or they wanted me to answer a question about a past video I did about a year ago, and I'm sorry I left them hanging. So let me just. This was a year ago, right? So check this out. So I think it was. Oh man, was it? Was it? So this was Chronicles of Dating Some Black Women in Philly. Okay, this was a year ago. So wifey, relax. I know. I know, baby. She like, it's better not been recent. I fuck a bitch up. I know. My baby's a ride or die for mine. No, it was right here. It was whatever it takes. So I left them on red. That's fucked up, Freeman. You don't even got that much going on your channel. So they wanted my thoughts on the Oofy Doofy theory. I don't know what that is. So I said to them, what's the Oofy Doofy theory? I don't know. I never heard that theory, but no woman wants respect. Wait a minute. Oh, I guess it's does the empowered modern female increasingly prefer the more submissive male? Video response, please. And I'm gonna do a response to that. So this was a request, y'all. So y'all know I'm not lying. So this is me from a year ago. Let's see if past Freeman know what are you talking about. I never heard of that theory. Facts. But no woman wants, respects, desires, or values, I should have put commas, a submissive man. She will abuse, cheat, push him away, or just leave. I wouldn't recommend that for any couple. That's fair. I stand. And then I said, do you still want a response video? I can do that one ASAP. They said, oh man, I kept coming back to see if you had posted something. Kind of gave up hope towards the end. Ha ha. Yes, that would be great. Well, guess what? Whatever it takes, I got you, because I do whatever it takes for people that watch me. So, okay, I said I'm going to do that ASAP. I lied. That was 3 weeks ago. So I apologize. But we're going to do it right now. So, let's just do some quick research. Or is this a thing? Oofy Doofy. Is that a thing? Doofy theory? Let's see. Rehab. I ain't never heard of such things. Let's see if that comes. Let's see if it comes up. Full breakdown of the Oofy Doofy. Okay, there's a guy that's like he chalkboard and went Doc Brown on this shit. So let's look at him.
Have you ever seen a couple and wondered how the hell the guy pulled her? This phenomenon happens in nature.
Sometimes.
And it's been deemed the Oofy Doofy theory. That's okay. Oofy, and he's proof that personality can matter to an extent. Somewhat, in the long run at least. So if you're hopeless, this should give you...
You saw how much he modified that? The personality can matter somewhat. Depends on the time and situation. See how he modified that? Because it don't happen like that. Okay. So I'm gonna let him cook, but I'm gonna say this first. Let's max screen it. There is no. It's highly unlikely that the woman wants to be the dominant one comfortably for a long time to a submissive man. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but it's highly unlikely. She will emasculate, abuse, cheat, or just leave, or disrespect him openly. For a man, a woman has to, I don't care about your love. I don't care about your happiness. That's cool. But what's really needed for every man is she has to respect you. She has to value your time. And she has to trust you to lead. The love and happiness will be sprinkled in there as life goes on. But that right there, like if that was my example of what a relationship looks like, I always tell people it's like an ice cream cone, right? If you like ice cream, okay? Ice cream cone. The sprinkles, the Cool Whip at the top, or I guess with icing, all right, icing, the cherry on top, that's what I wanted to say. Sprinkles, it's been a long time since I had some ice cream. That's the extra shit. That's love, happiness, romance, flighted. That stuff comes and goes. Tastes good, comes and goes. But the ice cream would not exist without the cone, the foundation, respect, duty, honor, leadership, Okay. Did I say? I almost said respect again. What am I missing? The value of your time. That's the cone. It don't take it that all that fluffy stuff up top cannot survive without the cone. See, technically, when you think about it, I think women want it all, right? They want the whole ice cream cone. That's fine, and we don't mind giving it all if we got the respect, the honor, the duty, and the submissiveness. We don't mind, but women want it all, right? Technically speaking, all right. If I wanted to go biological on y'all ass, the caveman, all he needed was a cave, a club, and dominance, and he would go kill the beast, bring the beast home to eat, right? There wasn't no flowers and cuddling and all that stuff back then. Okay, there wasn't no dates or shopping plazas or none of that shit. He had that job, you know what I'm saying? And she was content with being with this caveman, right? So I'm sorry, I'm gonna let it cook. Maybe I'll edit this up. I'm gonna let him cook. All I'm saying is that one can survive without the other. You can still have a good tasty treat with just the cone. But if you try to eat just the ice cream and sprinkles in your hand, it's disaster. You might be trying to eat the shit, but it's going to be disaster. But I'm going to let him cook. But that's how I think about the Oofy Doofy theory before we even let him cook.
Throughout this video, I'm going to be using Selena Gomez and her relationship with Benny Blanco. This in no way reflects their relationship. I'm just using them.
Did they even last? I don't even think they lasted. Let's see if they last. Let's do some research. Hold on. I know Selena Gomez. You wanted to do the Oofy Doofy Selena Gomez? Did the heart what would it want? That's one of her songs. Stop, Freeman. Don't be an asshole. Hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna let him cook. Hold on.
To explain this theory. Anyways, that's Oofy, as I've mentioned. You can see him in his natural state. And if you haven't noticed, he's somewhat chopped. He probably doesn't take care of himself. He maybe believes in the blue pill. He has good personality. He's a cute, funny guy. And when I say cute, I don't mean by the way he looks. His personality is cute, right? He's all flamboyant. Anyways, these are the 4 stages, rather the life cycle of this theory, in which Oofy is a subject, Chad is involved, and so is the girl. We're just going to call her Stacy. In the first stage, we're going to call it Chad or nothing. We have Chad with his arm around Stacy. Hypergamy is in effect, and as you can see here, he's thinking of other women that he can pull. Meanwhile, Oofy's in the corner thinking of her.
Okay, let's go together.
She's in her prime, right?
So maybe it worked for her.
She's in her peak.
Prime.
We're gonna call it peak.
Yep.
Because she's in her peak, she's going to have a great preference for that 1% of men. As you can see here, he's that
Bieber,
1%.
The Weeknd. I know The Weeknd dated her for a little bit. Okay.
So he's thinking of her, he's thinking of other girls, and she's thinking of Chad. The next stage is Chad ghosting. When Chad ghosts her, and he's saying bye-bye, her heart's broken, there's going to be some damage. Sometimes permanent damage. Usually permanent damage.
Hold up.
So there's damage.
Damn, Selena, was it worth it? Selena Gomez hospitalized for mental health treatment after reported emotional breakdown. Ooh. See, so she might tell me and you it wasn't because of I dated Bieber or whoever. She might just, but hey, that's her story.
Sometimes permanent damage, usually permanent damage. So there's trauma and lost time. With due time, responsibilities start to kick in. The need to settle down. The whole relationship.
Hold up, I'm late. Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez had kids? What the fuck? Let me just pray and do some research. Oh, okay, they didn't have kids. Okay. Damn, she said she might not be able to carry her own children. Okay, go ahead.
Has to get serious, and when Chad sees seriousness and a plethora of options, he's going to scatter, usually. Now, it's not sunshine and rainbows for Chad. He has 2 options, and it's depending on his IQ. If it's high IQ, he's still winning. If it's low IQ, he's suffering. For whatever reason, it didn't work out in the end, right? His looks fell off, something went wrong.
A little bit, he do look crazy.
He got played. Now, it really depends on her emotional standpoint. It could take multiple heartbreaks before she realizes her worth. And from then, she's going to shift to the next stage, which is Plan Z. When Plan Z initiates, she's suddenly open to settling, and she's going to be a bit more neutral about things, especially when it comes to guys that she wouldn't be deeming them attractive from the jump.
Okay.
As you can see here in this clip.
I didn't see anything romantic nor really felt that.
A blank stare. Because he's not her true preference. He's not.
Mhm.
He's not her true preference. Now what's he's not. He's not her.
Listen, ladies, for the 2 girls that might watch my channel, listen, can't have it all. Get with a man that treats you good. You might get looks, you might get height, you might get money, you might get family oriented, you might get funny. Did I say it twice? You might get, but he's not going to be all those things at the same time. It is what it is. You can't have it all. Even us men know that. Can't have it all. Trust me. Trust me. The nigga that want to be with you, he trying to be all. He trying to be the best version of himself he possibly can be. But just there's certain things that he just don't. It's not in him. Okay? If he's strong in one thing, he might be lacking in another thing. He might be trying. Maybe you still think you can do better. Have at it. But Selena had to make a conscious decision and said, listen, he's still a songwriter. He's still successful. But he's not Bieber. Or he's not The Weeknd. Or whoever else she may have compared. Because y'all all compare us to your exes, just like we compare y'all as well. Is it settling? No. This nigga's still a famous songwriter. I just looked him up for 10 minutes. He's Googleable. So he's definitely doing better than most men, right? But she wanted Bieber and she waited kind of long. No offense, Selena. Okay, I liked you in Murder in the Building, right? That show. And I like some of your songs, believe it or not. But you know you waited kind of long. You might can't have children. Y'all gonna have to pay for y'all got the money. Y'all can pay for vitro. You know, things happen. But she probably wanted Bieber. Maybe she didn't. Maybe she's saying, Sam, fuck you. I didn't give a fuck about none of them. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? And but my point is that for the average woman, sometimes you got to understand your guy is a regular average guy. You keep going for the big dogs. Big dogs like big dog's appetite. Sometimes you'll understand. Like, damn, I can't get this nigga to settle down for shit.
True preference. Now what Stacy's going to do is prioritize her safety over her sexual preference. Now Oofy can compensate with money and status.
Yeah.
But status and money, they're just made up things, right, by men. So naturally speaking, there's not going to be any chemistry there initially.
No, I mean, yeah, you're right. We decide who's status and you know, yeah. I mean, women do too, but we broadcast. Like when there's a difference between you're the man that women want and you're the man that men want to be. Now you talking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he cooking.
You can see that here.
And then how it kind of continued was, I was always cautious.
Look, he in love. He straight up like.
Always wanted to make sure that I did protect myself. Mm-hmm. So to be honest, I didn't talk to him very often.
Yep.
I thought she hated him. Really?
He's sweet.
Thought she hated
He's funny. And he's more importantly
safe. That's what y'all gotta look for. Look for safe. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all women. I'm gonna let them cook again. I'm gonna just say no. I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk to the dudes real quick. Let me see what she said. I think Celine just pulled find a man who loves you more than you love him to avoid getting hurt. See, and that right there. Once again, this whole I'm a girl, get him to love you more than he loves, or get him to love you more than you love him. Yo, like that is not a successful win. If a girl's not putting in the effort the same way you're putting in effort, if a man's not putting in the effort the same way you putting in effort, baby girl, do suck. That's it. It's that simple. You know when somebody's fucking trying. You know when someone's trying to move forward with you in life. You know when someone's trying to entangle their life with you. You know what I'm saying? You know when someone's serious.
And finally, we're at the last stage where Oofy wins by default. And I say this because he's not the first choice. He's in fact.
So to answer your question, whatever it takes, I don't think the Oofy Doofy, I don't think that makes him actually a submissive male. It's just that she kind of had to. With that Jonah Hill, it's just that she kind of had to understand that you're gonna have to just get with a man that appreciates you. It's not about who loves you more.
The last choice. But to be fair, he was chosen. A lot of guys don't want to be chosen, so
here's the last choice. That's a
good thing on his part. Oofy didn't win the game. He bagged Stacy because he waited for all the players to leave the game.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, come on. I mean, let's really call it what it is. I think they're a good match. I don't think, if we're using that example, I don't think that she's a better hierarchy of woman than he is a better her. Let me say that again. I'm gonna cut that. I don't think that I think they're a good match. I don't think she's a higher hierarchy of woman than he is a hierarchy of male. They're about right. Okay? Out of all of Latino famous women or even Instagram women he could probably get with from his status and stuff like that, y'all a good match. Out of all the, I'm gonna be honest, I probably, just in my opinion, even though she's way older, I would have probably picked Salma Hayek over Selena Gomez. No offense. I know both of them, might not have no kids, but I'm just saying, if we want to compare that kind of, I felt like, if Selena, if you felt like you settled, nah, that's a match. That's your match, baby girl. You all look good together.
So yeah, people are going to argue that he's the prize. That's because all the other prizes caused damage, emotional damage.
Yeah, I don't necessarily agree with those. Listen, we can go there. High value, prize, catch, settled. I don't like the, yes, there is a hierarchy in dating for sure, right? There is. Okay. There is a hierarchy in dating. Like if a woman is severely obese with 7 kids and she wants a man with no kids, younger, and he's a millionaire. Okay, obviously we know there's hierarchies out there, right? But all I'm saying is this. There's no prize in who, we can go there. It's gonna hurt people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? We can go there, but it's gonna hurt people's feelings because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest. You know how people say marriage is a business? Okay, marriage is a business. If me and you start a business and I put in 99% of the startup money and you put in 1% of the startup money, who's the prize? Thank you. So to be honest with you, if y'all are a team, y'all are a team. That's all that matters. But if we can go there, well, she's the prize. No, he's the prize. If you think a girl is the prize because she's better looking than him, she's supposed to be better looking than a man. She's a woman. You're the fairer sex. But to be honest with you, and I know a lot of women don't like this, if he's loyal, turn down all his options to be with you, marry you, pay majority of the bills, even if he's still paying half the bills, he's created peace, safety, and security. That man's the prize. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of y'all may not like that because you're like, well, what the fuck? No, it doesn't mean you're not a good catch and that you're not worth holding on to either, right? Prizes are worth being held on to. They're broadcasted. You're being broadcast too, but that's why these terms can be ugly. Because if we wanted to go apples to oranges on, let's say, a woman's fitness, his fitness. Let's say stronger, more money. Let's say he's the protector. He jumps in front of the bullets. He jumps in front of attacks. Y'all don't want that responsibility. He taking out the trash. He deals with rodents. He cleans the gutters. He mows the lawn. He pays majority of the bills. He taking in kids that ain't yours. that nigga's the prize. Like let's call it what it. Whoever has more dangerous and financial responsibility is the prize. Fuck the looks. I don't give a fuck what y'all talk about. Looks get you in the looks is a standard. That's not enough for a woman to just be like, oh, I'm the prize because you look good. That's why see how uncomfortable it is me even explaining it to you. That's why we shouldn't even use those things. Us men can kind of deal with it. We tell a nigga, man, you fat, you lazy, you have no ambition, you got a small dick, da da da. We can tell a nigga that all day. He'll take it and go out there and be better. All right. Well, y'all would kind of be like, ugh, like what you trying to say? I'm accept my flaws and all. We don't want to go there. I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm in a better place, but I don't know.
Oofy doesn't dominate. He inherits.
Well, let's hear this.
Needless to say, Oofy is winning at the end of the day. That is, if his relationship lasts with time.
Man, they both are winning. If he's using that example, they're a match. You got to show me a very imbalanced match. Most people get what they can get. That's it.
Because we all know in this day and age, divorce rates are at an all-time high. So
yeah.
Let's see what happens. Now, I don't have a personal issue with Benny, but if you can afford to looks max, then you might.
Hold on. Let's see his net worth.
Now, I don't have a personal issue with Benny, but if you can afford to look.
He worth $50 million. Listen.
Then you might as well.
He worth $50 million fucking dollars. So if she really think that that's what I'm saying. I would argue. Let's see Selena Gomez. She might probably be more. Let's see. I could be net worth. Freeman ain't all about money. You right. So that's Selena married. Selena Gomez net worth is 1.3 billion. Is that right? Okay. Hey, I ain't mad at it. Oh, if you a billionaire, maybe you are the prize. Then baby, fuck it. Nah, but no. Honestly, still no. Really, real talk. They're a match. I didn't know Selena Gomez was caking like that. I learned a few things today. Oh, she got a makeup line. 1.3 billion. She might be up there with Beyonce. Y'all like her music and her makeup more than she killing the game with that. She got the money. She got more than enough money. So, but this man is still worth 50 million, so he's not fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So, let's be honest, but even with the money, I'm not going to say she settled. I'm just going to say that she found her match. It was somebody that brought content, safety, and security to her life. I don't think that this couple in particular falls in the Oofy Doofy category. She just couldn't. Because if that's the case, I'm pretty sure that's more than Bieber. Because that somebody could have used that. I don't think Bieber's worth. Let's see. I could be wrong. Is Bieber worth a billion too? Let's see. 300 million. So here's the deal. All right, Justin Bieber is about. Okay, we'll just say 80. Oh, well, 30. No, 30. They'll say 300 million. So here's the deal. I will say this, and then I'm gonna let him end the video, and then I'm gonna end mine. Most women, when he said hypergamy, most women want what they have from a man and or more, right? When we talk about at least like, I got a car, he should have a car. I got my own place, he should have his own place, right? I make this amount of money, he should make this amount of money. Now you start making things a little harder, right? Because there's more of y'all than there are of us. So what has started to happen is, if I make what you make or more, my options pool opens up more. Yours kind of close off because you're like, well, who's going to take care of me? And then I'm looking at who's just going to be a good woman. So it's a little different. But I can go on and on about it. But retrospectively, her problem was I didn't want a regular guy. I think she found the perfect guy. No one really ever heard of him. He barely know his face. He's not the average guy, damn sure. He's still top 1% of men. You know what I'm saying? So I think she found a great match. But let me see. But here's the thing. Can I be honest? Can I be honest though? And then I'm gonna let him finish. I'm sorry. I really didn't want this video to be this long, and I hope whatever it takes. I hope you received this. I hope you was like, man, this was still a good video, man. I appreciate it. I hope I didn't bore y'all. Let me just see something again. All right, they're engaged. All right, they're engaged. Okay. Because I was gonna say they got engaged. Okay, it's been 2 years now. Oh, okay, no, they got engaged earlier. All right, they're gonna get married. They're gonna get married. They got engaged January 3rd of this year. All right. Now, if they've been engaged for 2 years, I say, hold on, somebody playing games. You don't be engaged for years like that with money and y'all playing games. So, you know, I'm sure it'll work out fine. But she didn't want a regular guy, so that's what makes it harder. You know what I mean? When you women don't want average regular guys, it makes it harder. That's all I'm saying.
As well, just clip your toenails, bro. It's not hard. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the life cycle of the.
Hold up, there was another picture there.
Just clip your toenails, bro.
Is that AI generated? I was like, okay, he walk around like that. Now he, you know what I'm saying? Now he a little suave with his shit. Is that a real picture? Nah, he AI generated that shit. Yeah, that's AI generated. His face looks a little bit more chiseled. But yeah, you know, hey, he might start acting different. Nigga walk around like this. You know what I'm saying? Let him be trained by Freeman for a little bit. Get that nigga in shape. Get him an image consultant. He might duck out on you, Selena. I don't know. Now let me stop. Now, but Catch a Freeman TV.
It's not hard. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the life cycle of the
Oofy Doofy. I never heard this shit in my entire life.
God, we covered a lot here. So, in conclusion, I'm going to be alone forever. And thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if you did enjoy the video. And more to come. See you.
That boy said I'm going to be alone forever, man. Come on, man. Come on, stop, man. Come to Freeman's channel, man. I'll show y'all how to pull him. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm out. Catch a Freeman TV. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Whatever it takes. This was requested by a viewer. And I'm out. I'm gone. Y'all be good. Married to the game and never been divorced. Do the shit cold. I don't do remorse. Matter of fact, bowling on the court. I only set it off the top. The flow cold, but the beat is kinda hot. It builds, it's coming, the lightning on the screen. You understand, Catch a Freeman TV kinda mean, but understand this a gameplay for your day. How you doing, baby girl? Kinda look like Ella May, or maybe Sade, or maybe Tamia. She's sweet like candy, she sang like Aaliyah, but understand, Catch a free man, money in the count, money in the hand. Understand, bruh, I get money. Being broke ain't a game, and it damn sure ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. If you stayed to this moment, you're a real one. You know what I mean? You know, they say sometimes talking on the album is outdated and shit. You know what I mean? But I don't care. YouTube mixtape coming soon. You know what I mean? Listen. Freeman, where'd you get this beat? Downloaded it. Taxidermy. Bit of piece. Shout out to the producer. Second verse. It's not rehearsed. I kill shit. Put it in the hearse. Then I roll it up and smoke it. No, I don't. Healthy nigga. Matter of fact, hold on while I count 6 figures. Understand. You catch a free man. And I know I'm like the Sandman. I messed up a little bit. It don't matter. Freestyle still fucking lit.